you want to learn about the evolution of life?
Yeah! Okay.
Alright, today class, we're going to learn about the evolution of life. Believe it or not, it all started from a unicellular cell.
Really?
No! It began approximately 3.5 billion years ago, when the Fire Nation attacked.
Did you
Really?
Did you really just say?
Life began from abiotic synthesis, which are non-living components. Ancient Earth had little oxygen, meaning the original cells did not sustain themselves off of oxygen. Earth was full of water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, ammonia, and hydrogen. As it cooled, the water vapor turned into oceans and hydrogen escaped into space. Scientists believe that life was created from lightning and intense UV radiation. Here's a representation of that.
Oh wow, so everything met at the bottom of the valleys and mixed together like ingredients in a mixing bowl?
That's pretty interesting. But I wonder how one cell turned into millions and millions of cells and all the people on this world.
Good question.
David, how did that happen?
Great question. Prokaryotes are unicellular organisms that lack any organelles. They replicate through binary fission, which means they replicate very fast and quickly. Scientists call this speciation event the theory of endosymbiosis, which is how they gain organelles and get specialization.
Danny, go get your iPad.
I'm Domain Archaea, and I'm number 12 of Free Safety on the New Berlin Eisenhower Lions. I'm committing to the Community College of New Berlin, and I love living in extreme environments. Originally, I was a prokaryote, but now I'm the drunk drawer for all organisms.
I'm Domain Prokaryote. I'm number 7 on the Eisenhower Lions. I'm 700 pounds. I'm offensive tackle, and I've committed to the University of Phoenix Online. I lack organelles, and I constantly go through binary fission.
Hi, I'm Eukarya. I'm multicellular. I have a nucleus. I have a lot of organelles, so I specialize. Can do a lot of specialized functions. I'm gonna commit my talents to the Community College of Samoa. Yeah, but that'll be after a career in the NBA. Thank you.
So then, what is endosymbiosis?
Well, you see, endosymbiosis is responsible for mitochondria and chloroplast. Mitochondria, for example, allows us to undergo cellular respiration in our cells and get more energy. Chloroplast help plants go through photosynthesis. For example, when someone's lifting weights, they're using their mitochondria.
As energy. To get energy.
Yeah.
Good.
Mitochondria in our body allows me to do this by creating ATP. 3, 2.
Mitochondria.
Photosynthesis.
What are you doing?
Absorbing sunlight
Why?
so I can perform photosynthesis and produce.
Just find some way to like get rid of stress. That's why I like punching things.
But what about cellular respiration?
It produces around 36 or 38 ATP.
Wait, ATP, as in adenosine triphosphate, which
Yes.
is utilized by the rest of the cell as energy to undergo functions and survive?
Yes. There are 3 types of organisms on the survivorship curve. The first type is a human, and you can see as it starts out as a straight line, and then it dips down at the very end, at the end of the lifespan. Then there's type 2, which is a squirrel, and it's just a very linear line going down at the same rate the whole way down. And then there's one like a clam or mollusk, which is type 3, and it just dips down right away first. Type 3 is like a clam or mollusk where they die early on, very early on into their lifespan, and then they live towards the end, but there's a very low percent of their population ratio.
But why do some creatures look different from others?
I don't know. Why do they?
It's because of the different genotypes and phenotypes that they have.
What is a phenotype?
It is the outside or external look of that animal or creature.
So what is a genotype?
That is the genes or the traits that are within that. And this follows the Hardy-Weinberg principle, which state...
Hardy-Weinberg.
Hey, listen up! It states that the allele and genotype frequencies in a population will remain constant from generation to generation with the absence of evolutionary influences, which are the 5 laws stated here.
What's a prey?
You see, it's an animal that is hunted or killed for food by another stronger animal.
Is that a predator?
A predator is the hunter, and they're trying to get food.
I see now. Thank you. Day 3. I still haven't gotten any food from our family back at the nest. I'm constantly being hunted by this predator. I don't know where he is, but I think he's near. I don't know how much longer I have. So, oh my god, oh my god!
So what is natural selection?
Natural selection is when traits of a biological form are selected for either more common or less common over time because predators and prey get selected for their traits that have better reproductive success than the last.
So the better the trait, the more it'll reproduce?
Yep.
So what if someone's faster than someone?
Then that person, in theory, would win, or not necessarily win, but have a better chance of reproducing later on because they can run away from predators.
Oh, dude, you can't. Oh.
So David, what's the difference between the founder effect and the bottleneck effect?
Okay. The bottleneck effect is when genetic drift occurs and when the size of the population is reduced by a natural disaster or by human actions. And then the bottleneck effect is when the genetic drift occurs when individuals become isolated from the larger population. In both cases, founder and bottleneck effect, the surviving population is not representative of the original population.
So what is the point of all this?
So, yeah, what was the point of the tunnel of this? I know we came from one cell, but can you recap everything?
Everything you guys learned today, natural selection, coming from one unicellular organism, photosynthesis, cellular respiration, everything comes together to create life as we know it today.
So, you're trying to tell me everything in this world came from one single prokaryote.
Yeah, and that's due to the abiotic components that started life when in ancient Earth conditions.
Was that the primordial soup?
Yup.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. So the real question, I guess, is, what is the point of life? What has it all been building up to?
Everything has been building up to this.
Un séjour mondial